Hi, it's me, Bagel. Rando Bagel. Okay. Um, so just like a quick vlog. About my week. Yes. So kind of on the health and fitness side of things, I have kept up with. Oh, it's not looking good today, is it? I have kept up with going to the gym. So I'm kind of keeping the target of about twice a week, and I've kept to that, so I'm pretty happy with that side of things. I'll come back to kind of what I do at the gym in a second, and I've not kind of been too bad with my food. If anything, I've kind of undereaten at times, which is just as bad as overeating, really, to be honest. So we'll find out more about that. When I go to the gym, I tend to do like a boot camp thing, which is just like a selection of circuits, and I quite like it because it just so happens that one of my friends is the instructor. So I have a very good, uh, very love-hate relationship with Natalie. I love Natas. With her, and she keeps me on my toes, but also bears in mind things like I have difficulties with my legs and knees because I was pretty much undiagnosed with someone with flat feet for the majority of my life. It only got to the point where, as an adult, I turned around to the doctor and said, yes, my feet and ankle hurt, but I've lost weight, so the continual response of, you're too fat, lose weight, they didn't word it like that, but there was the general gist, isn't applicable. And it turns out that I have flat feet, which meant that all my weight, instead of kind of going to my feet as they should do, all the kind of the weight and the pressure of me was being put into areas of my body which just aren't designed to take weight, aren't designed to take movement. And I had a sales job which had me standing on my feet for up to 8.5 hours a day. Standing still, so not even moving, because at least with factory jobs and other retail jobs you can move. With this job, it was just like either that end of the concession or that end of the concession. One or the other. You can move between the two, but you'll lose people. So I was basically standing still on a hard, concrete, hard floor for 8.5 hours. It was a 9.5 hour shift. I got an hour off. For 3 years of my life, and it messed my ankles up no end. And they click, and they rub, and same with my knees. And mainly because of that job, but also my undiagnosed flat feet. So she keeps in mind that I have to be cautious of them. So I will push myself, sometimes to the point where I will hurt myself, because I'm just so tired of being overweight. I hate being overweight. There are other than the obvious, cons, as in it's not great for your health and everything else like that, but socially, it is so depressing because you can't find nice clothes. You can't go out to a shop and find something in your size and take it home and be happy with it. I hate shopping with friends because the majority of my friends are wonderfully slim, petite ladies who I adore, but I go in there and I'm like, you know what, I'll just buy a new pair of earrings because I know I can fit into those. And it gets really depressing. There's just no two ways about it. There's nothing more depressing than kind of going in there and then finding out that they don't do your size. They don't even do a range up to your size. And then going up to the section, like New Look, for example, they have the curve selection, which is very hit and miss for me. I'm very particular about what I will wear, but that's a personal thing. So not every big lady, girl, person is this way inclined. I know some larger ladies will literally just, if they can put it on, they'll wear it. I am not like that. I have a very specific set of things which I am happy to wear and which I'm not happy to wear. Same with colours. Pastel colours wash me out. I look like I am on death's doorstep when I wear pastel. it looks hideous on me. So I don't wear it. So this is one of the reasons why I hate spring, because everything is just like a peach. Like a really light, ugh, it's just so dull and predictable, and I hate it. Summer isn't so bad, because by then you kind of got the dual tones going on, and I like those. But spring, for me, when I have to find new clothes, like when I've got, when that point and moment, when you're like, I need new clothes, and you look online, which I have to do because generally, if I walk into a shop, nothing will fit, and you look over it and you go, damn, it's just crap. It's just, oh hey, that's my foo, my sasharoo, my foo, and it's just depressing because nothing there. Yeah, it fits. Yeah, but it looks god awful. Like skirts, I will not wear anything that isn't a fitted skirt because of the shape of my arse. I do squats, I do lunges, I do leg presses, I do all that stuff, and because of that, my arse is big because I'm a big person, but it's also shaped, which means things like skater skirts don't fall nicely over it, they hook up. So everyone has a lovely view of my pants, which for some women I've seen today, because the sun is out for one of those rare occasions in the United Kingdom, for some women that's fine, that's cool. For me, no, my pants is something between me and my foo, and possibly whoever walks into the laundrette when I'm drying them. That's it. I like a pencil skirt, I like wiggle skirts, I like it because it defines my lower half, because I do have wide hips, even when I have finished and I'm fit and my stomach isn't there and my legs are more toned and my arse is a better shape and I don't have bingo wings, which will take even longer, my hips will still be wider than my shoulders, which I'm okay with, because pear shapes, I like having a bottom, I like having hips, so it just means to me that I have to have something a bit more fitted on the lower half and something a bit more fluffy on the top half, which I can work with, I can live with, I like, if anything. I love Bordeaux, the Bordeaux neckline, those adorable. They look great on me. Because I keep it's not great top to show, but I keep the kind of décolletage in, like, a reasonable kind of state so that I can wear those clothes and it looks nice on me, because as far as I'm concerned, it's fashion and dressing yourself is all about balancing your top and bottom halves, and I can do that very occasionally. And sometimes when I buy items from places like ASOS, I end up having to take them to a seamstress, which I've done on more than one occasion, that I just have the skirt fitted because I love the fabric, I love everything else about it, but the skirt just doesn't suit me. But I think I'll still end up doing that even when I've lost the weight. But the big problem for me is I don't even get to that point half the time these days, because the clothes that are there for people of my size are just hideous. And I don't know whether that's an attempt at the fashion industry to kind of be like, oh, you need to get thin so you can wear pretty clothes. Or if it's just purely that fashion designers don't know how to flatteringly cover someone of my size. Which is fair, because very few women of my size can carry themselves well enough to wear nice clothes. And I'm not saying that as a bitch, I'm saying that as a me person. I'm saying that as someone who I love the fact that people can dress how they want to make them feel happy, but they have to be realistic at the same time. If you are my size and you wear thin leggings as trousers, people can see your underwear. And even when the thin girls do that, the girls that don't actually have a backside to keep the leggings up, do that, it looks trashy. But when you, a larger lady, do it in a pair of thin, probably maybe even your favourite leggings that you've washed several times around and are now not as structurally secure as they used to be, no one wants to see that. And I am more than happy for you to, wear what you want, but and be happy with what you're wearing, but you have to think, do I want to show my underwear off to the world? I know this is exceedingly judgmental, but that's just my attitude to it. To be honest, I think leggings in general are not that great. I have worn a pair when I was on a 24-hour bus journey, literally 24 hours from door to door. And the only reason I wore them was because I couldn't find tights that fitted in Germany, that fitted properly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just worn tights. And yeah, just okay. Anyway, let's see. I've ranted about people wearing clothes. I've told you that I've been okay at the gym, and I've eaten reasonably well this week. What I'll do as well is I'll put links to my MyFitnessPal diary below. So if you want to kind of check up on me, if you want to add me as a friend on MyFitnessPal, you're more than welcome to, and we can go through this together. I am looking at purchasing a proper camcorder because the quality of this video is annoying the living daylights out of me, and I have had news that one of the reasons why I do this is so I feel a little less lonely, because my Foo, my boyfriend Foo, I shall call him Foo on here, my boyfriend Foo is working in America, and he's going to be working there a bit longer than we initially thought he would be, which is okay. It just means that there is times when I'm by myself and I would like a bit of company. So doing things like this is really nice because I get to say hello to everyone and do it on my own terms, which I like. So for the sake of that, I'm going to buy a proper camcorder, and it will be, a nicer look to it all. Hopefully I won't have to twice record the audio like I am now. And yeah, thank you for watching. This has been one of my vlogs about how I have unintentionally had a rant about clothes, but how I'm kind of keeping myself on track with exercising and eating well, because I'm gonna get fit. It will happen, and it is gonna happen, and I've decided to make it a bit more accountable by putting it on YouTube. So, Brando's Fitness vlogs? My little sister would like that. Brando's Fitness vlogs. So I'll leave it at that. Have a lovely day. Subscribe if you want to continue watching me achieve, or not, as the case may be. And if not, that's cool. I will see you next time. Have a nice evening / afternoon.